Cut my music. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I am your host, your main man, Mill, and Ride Shotgun Fall with me as always. Well, not as always. I got a special guest in the building, along with Who Play High 5-2. Good job last night. Grow my 5-2s in the building. We got a special guest in the building. Normally to the left, we got Mr. Kevin Two Plates Harris. But today, no, Kevin, he was outside. He's still out celebrating his birthday. And with joining us today is none other than all the way from Henricos. Los Henricanos, we have Mr. Dos Platos. Senor Platos.
See, yeah.
How's everything, Mr.
Oh boy, I tell you what, it was very interesting, man. Last week, went out there. I was over at a 757. Went to Cheddar's, then took a quick trip down the road to Hampton. Caught some local wrestling talent that I haven't seen in over a year and whatnot. It was pretty good. So, and then. And in your famous words, like you always say on every show, I will see you in church tomorrow. Well,
I sure will.
I did, and I made that surprise visit last Sunday, and they were shocked to see me. I ain't been over there in almost 2.5 years. And I will say, man, it was very, very interesting. Very good, man. And, you know, like I said, after church, man, went to a brunch spot, man, got some grub. Those Platos struck again. Yeah, those Platos, man, been rocking and rolling, man, within the past week or so. So yeah, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, those Platos has been outside.
Those Platos has been outside last week.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have some clips from last week that we've enjoyed while those Platos was outside, and also Two Plates was outside. So go back and enjoy. We had an interesting time with my auntie Roz McCoy joined us, and we had the time of our lives. And also she also asked Two Plates out for a date. So make sure you get in contact with him.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Well, hey.
She's looking for it. She's looking for Two Plates.
Oh man! All right. Well, we can always make something happen.
Oh yes. And so we're here this week. We got March Madness to talk about. Is going on right now, and the way these brackets. How did you do the brackets?
I did not do a bracket, but if I did, it would not turn out good at all. I would say you can just toss mine away.
Well, you at least got the VCU one correct.
Oh yeah. I will say that, but like I said, but the other ones you can just trash the rest of them. So there were a few other interesting upsets along the way too. Because shout out to High Point University.
They tricked me up.
High Point. I think High Point destroyed a lot of people's brackets too.
It did not destroy mine.
Oh, geez.
I called the High Point upset.
Wow. All right.
Now a couple of other ones, they didn't do me no favors on.
And which ones were those?
Well, I got pretty froggy. I thought Central Florida was going to knock off UCLA. I was wrong about that one. And then I also had I thought Villanova. It really wasn't an upset, but Villanova of Utah State, that was 8 or 9. That was an 8-9 matchup. So that one could have went either way. But I really took the L on Georgia St. Louis. Oh my God, did they? Georgia got embarrassed. Call a spade, bro. Georgia got turned. Oh my God. Yeah, but that was still an 8-9 matchup. I thought I thought, well, I got another one. It's like an episode of Who Got It Wrong now.
Oh yeah.
It won't. I didn't get that. I didn't get too many wrong, but I did. I thought Hofstra was gonna upset Alabama. I was wrong about that one. It was their first time in the game, first time in the dance in a while since their head coach was a player.
Now,
So I thought they had a little bit of heart, a little bit more momentum, but that just did not articulate.
now, did you get the Kentucky Santa Clara game right?
Kentucky, Santa Clara.
Yeah, that game was a banger. I would say that because Santa Clara had a chance to upset them, and they took a 3-point lead with 2.4 seconds left. Kentucky has no timeouts. They had to throw the ball up the court, and do hit almost a half court shot and makes it to tie the game, send it into overtime, and Kentucky controls it from there. It was a 10-7 matchup.
No, I got that because I got Iowa State beating Kentucky in this next round.
Okay. So that game almost went crazy with that one too. And so I was hoping for what I was really hoping for was another major upset between a 14, a 15, or a 16 seed. And we almost had to witness another greatest upset moment special with Duke and Siena.
Yeah, I had to go on a little bit further.
Well, yeah, but the way it looked at first, Siena
Insane.
played with just 5 guys the whole game.
Just 5.
Yeah. They had no substitutions until the last 10 seconds, and that's when he ran out of gas. Yeah, because matter of fact, because Siena was up by 11 at the half. They had Duke all in circles, man. And next thing you know, Duke had to come out and they had to take care of business. So
They had a little bit more wind.
yeah, Siena, and everybody was more praising Siena because they were like, okay, this one ain't supposed to be that close. I mean, Duke was favored by at least almost 30
You did not
points.
substitute one time.
No, not really. No. They
Not
played with the
one
5
second.
guys they had the whole game and almost pulled it off. So now keep in mind, Duke has lost 2 of their starters. So,
What, the injury?
well, yeah, because remember how, it was like that when the conference tournament started. When Duke barely squeaked by, they barely squeaked by Virginia last Saturday.
Yep,
2
that's right.
They barely beat them by 3. So now the 2 starters that are out, that could be a huge difference later on down the line, which also could mean out of the number 1 seeds, Duke may be the most vulnerable out of the 4 because of that. But yeah, man, like I said, most of the ones, the Thursday games, I think, were more entertaining than the Friday games, to be honest with you. Because you see more lower seeds like VCU, High Point, and there was a couple other ones involved too that advanced after the second round.
It's always going to be a couple of 11 seeds in there. So upsets in the dance are inevitable. It always happens.
And that's the most beautiful thing in the world around this time of year.
You make it seem like it's Christmas or something.
Well, hey, you pay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my father just walked in.
Hey, he just walked in the room,
walked in,
man. We were like,
and he just noticed that 2 places not here. Those plateaus is as good. And the look on his face.
oh, this is great.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Look at Franklin. He's like, what happened here?
Run on 2 places.
Man. ladies and gentlemen. So, how was your birthday last week, WB?
Huh?
How was your birthday last week?
How was yours?
Oh, it was good.
Great.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you said that. Okay. Oh man. So,
unbelievable.
but the biggest talking point, though,
Yes.
as we all sit here and we've been trying to dissect this for the last 2 days, North Carolina.
Not North Carolina.
Yeah. What in the world is going on in Tar Heel land?
You know what, Two Place? I'm just gonna go ahead and let you cook on this one because since day one, I don't know what the University of North Carolina has done to your feelings, but I'm pretty sure they want to apologize.
Well,
You do not like this team whatsoever. I don't know what color the cornflakes was after they finished peeing in them, but you have just been you have done them no favors. You have given them zero love. You do not like this team at all.
okay. So here's the beef that I have. See, and I've been told people that, oh, you hating on this, hating on that. I said, no. If you're going to use hating, use it in the right context. Now, here's the thing. I got to clarify this. I never once called them trash. I never once called them garbage. What I did say was the roster they have constructed currently is suspect. Why I say this is because there have been times that they have some good wins, but they had questionable losses. And the coaching the coaching of it has not impressed me. They're on TV at least 3 times every week on ESPN or other streaming platforms. And I knew going into the conference tournament was like, okay. And like I said, and at the time when I originally called my shot, none of the conference tournaments even started yet. But no. So, and all we know was Carolina was playing Duke. And I remember talking to WB, say, hey, you don't forget, check out this game, blah, blah. And we kind of knew it would have been nice if Carolina swept them, but we kind of both knew it wasn't going to happen. Duke was going to get their payback. So originally, and I said then that this before the conference started, and I was there, and I kept saying their play, their coaching, the roster they got, it does not impress me one bit. I said, whichever team that they will face, everybody knew that they was going to go to the tournament, regardless of how the conference played out. Now, this is before Carolina lost the first game they played, and I want to say against Clemson. They lost by 1 point. But either way you look at it, we all knew Carolina was going to get in the NCAA tournament. And then I said then, whoever they play, regardless, they're going to lose in the first round. And everybody looked at me like I don't know, was crazy, so stupid. People was questioning me like, really? Like, hold on. I even got the one line was like, bro, you need to have your sports analyst membership revoked.
Oh, they call for
yeah.
They call for
I mean, you call for my sports analysis thing to be. I'm like, okay, and I'm sitting there, and then the next line was like, you must be smoking crack. So in my response, I should have said like, hey, hook me up with some of them treats then, because move over and make one more. So again, and this is one of those, this is before the March Madness brackets were released. Now the brackets were released on the 15th, which was the week after I originally called my shot. So again, nobody knew at that particular time who was going to play Carolina in the first round. Nobody knows anything until the brackets come out.
Right.
So when VCU showed up on the 15th, and that's when you called for that upset on that day. Yes, you did. I do recognize that part. I do. But the difference is I put myself all the way out there originally when I said it didn't matter who it was, whether it was VCU, High Point, hell, I throw in Petersburg High School for all I know, you know. They can beat that particular roster. And that was my bold prediction. I put myself way out there, worse than that. So fast forward to last Thursday night. Okay, Carolina, and like I said, Carolina is a great program. Let's put it, let me make clear. They've had multiple championships. You know what I'm saying? And we all know the best talent comes from the state of North Carolina. No doubt about it. The only issue is like the coaching. There's been a great coaching down the line. Roy Williams, one of the best North Carolina coaches they ever had. Pass along to Hubert Davis. Okay, don't know a whole lot per se. Don't know the whole entire history of it. But I figure, okay, cool. You played for them. You know a whole lot about them. Cool. I'm giving you every bit of a doubt until proven otherwise. So fast forward Thursday night. Carolina's up by 19. 19 points with 15 minutes left to go. And I'm looking at like, okay. So if that score held up, I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation at all, period. I'd have said, hey, all right, you know what? I'll be the first one to tell you right out the gate, I was wrong. I don't mind telling people that. But somehow, and most people, they turned it off, went to bed, or did something else. And I look about maybe an hour later, and I look and I'm seeing, whoa, what happened? And all of a sudden, everything just unraveled as far as the press conferences, everything stat-wise was unraveling. And then somebody pointed this out to me yesterday, that the last 4 seasons, since their title game in 22, they missed the tournament in 23, they made the Sweet 16, 24. Well, what I didn't know was 25 and 26 back-to-back one and done for the first time ever. That part has never happened before. That stat blew me, and that kind of me thinking like, whoa. Now, the one thing that it did not cross my mind at all until our good friend, the Rev, put out a statement and said, should HD be fired for this? That's a very good question. It's hard to say.
I am having a hard time. I'm having a hard time finding friends for Hubert Davis today. I really am. I'm having a difficult time finding a good friend for Hubert Davis because he needs it right now.
I don't think he asked you to go look for no friends.
But he needs it anyway. There's anybody that I'm having a hard time finding anybody that says he does not deserve to be fired.
He does not deserve to be fired.
Well, why is that?
Why is that?
Because I said so. That's what I got on that. I mean, y'all act like he ain't been to a couple of national championship games.
Okay.
He ain't won the ACC title.
And he's not going to.
I don't know if he has or not. I'm pretty sure he has won the ACC tournament title.
He's not going to get the recruits to compete with the blue bloods that North Carolina is associated with. They are amongst the last if not the worst, when it comes to NIL money. Who's going to want to go there and play? They're going to get outbidded, and they're going to, they're going to get outbidded and out recruited for the top talent year after year, as long as Hubert Davis is there. Just look at the name alone. He's not at the top of nobody's list, is he?
No.
Do you think if he gets fired today, do you think he's got a job tomorrow?
I'm sure. Yeah.
If Hubert Davis gets fired today, do you think he's getting a job tomorrow?
Oh, he'll get picked up for sure.
By whom?
That I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't tell you. I wouldn't know where.
Would you hire him to coach your team?
That's going. Oh man.
Can I get some crickets?
Well,
Something.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Right.
Well, it's funny. That's funny you mentioned crickets because crickets are out now because it's springtime and it's getting warm. So you'll see a whole lot of more of those. But based on the stuff that we've seen and witnessed over the last 5 seasons, oh man. I mean, you made it the title game the first year, but every other stat that I mentioned, between missed entries and when it does, it's happened 3 times in 4 years. Now, under the Roy Williams tree, it's only happened 3 times in 18 years. So, and like I said, I mean, something has to change. Something. I don't know what it is.
Well,
I don't know.
It's going to start with the coach.
Yeah.
And we're going to go from there. But another one's talking about 11 seed. I did, thanks to the Rev. Shout out to the Rev. I wish he was on here today. I got this from him. He told me to pick Tennessee over Miami, Ohio. And they spanked them.
That
so
fairy tale season is
clamoring
done.
to say they deserve an outright bid. Just
Well, they did get an outright bid.
At large bid.
Oh, they got it.
Well, they had to fight to get it.
And they got an at-large beat down too by 22 points.
Yep, they had to go through the first 4 to get there.
What, the first 4 feet up there high pots?
No, I mean I'm saying like in
they
that
was knee deep up.
I mean, but yeah, they got served a humbling lesson quick.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for a team that was 32-1 coming in, they did not. You couldn't tell that was the same thing.
Yeah, it just goes to show competition matters.
Yeah,
to a certain extent.
Well, I mean, when you're going against the big boys like SEC, Big Ten, or even ACC,
they lost it, but it was Tennessee. They lost to Tennessee. Now they got no disrespect to their squad this year.
Mm-hmm.
Is Tennessee known to have a squad in basketball?
Not really.
For the women's, on the women's side, yeah,
definitely the women.
On the women's side,
definitely the women. I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about.
I know. I mean, I'm just threw that out there. The men, not so much.
Exactly. That's why that loss is just so devastating for Miami, Ohio, because it wasn't it was one that's known to be a D1, top brand, but it wasn't one of the ones. It really wasn't a legendary program for men that did this to them.
Maybe not, but I look at it like they were all out of sorts. in the few minutes I watched yesterday. And I mean, and we sitting there looking like this cannot be the same 32 and one team that they've been. Some of them trying to brag like they should have got a higher seed, or they lost in the turn. And I think the players got worn down towards the end, which is why they lost in the first game of their tournament to put themselves in that position to begin with. But it would have been nice to see how they would fare better, I guess. If they would have won at least yesterday, maybe one more game. But I probably would have had that one wrong, too, if I was playing in the bracket. That could have been who got it wrong, more than likely. But
all right, well, let's give a quick rundown. Right now, we're watching the Michigan State Louisville game. Michigan State's up by 7. I got Michigan State winning this one. Got them advancing, and they're going to face the winner of the UConn UCLA game. That's going to be
There go the Reds.
That's going to be going on later. So, got to put my headphones on because joining us is my brother, the man himself. The pastor of Fairfield Baptist Church here in Richmond, Virginia. The Rev, Mr. Daryl E. Taylor. How you doing, sir?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? What's going on, fellas? We put on for I said it. We put on for I said it.
You know the coach is fired because Tar Heel fans' feelings ain't even hurt.
Sure, that's 2 years in a row, cuz. That's 2 years in a row. And then the last
that ain't even hurt by it.
it's like this, and that's never happened in Carolina history.
They don't care.
2 years in a row. Sweet 16.
That's nasty.
First
work right
round,
there.
2 years in a row. Before that, didn't even make the tournament. Didn't even go to a postseason tournament. Man, look, get rid of Hubert McClain. Hubert McClain is a better head coach than Hubert Davis.
Oh my God. I mean, it can't. I don't think it's getting worse. Who's going to play for him?
And just here it is. He got a decent recruiting class coming in, but here it is. If you ain't got no show enough bigs, that's the thing that separates major teams from mid-major teams is your ability to pound the ball inside. Them people ain't have nothing in the inside. Once Williams got hurt, Caleb got hurt, they ain't had nothing in the inside. The big man play all right, but they stopped going to him, and you got to have a guard that know how to feed the post. Once you depend on your big man shooting threes, that means it don't matter if you 7 feet, because the 7 foot don't matter when you're 30 feet away from the bucket. That's the problem with the Knicks.
Oh, man.
Oh Lord! So you had to throw that in there, huh?
Wow.
Let's keep
that's like low key shade right there.
I'm gonna let the good Reverend have at it. I'm gonna let him. Because I'm gonna be good. You know, I don't want to go. I'm gonna just go ahead and chill out and let him have it.
We definitely gonna talk about the
NBA
later.
Throw that in there. I mean, yeah, I know that my big man is softer than cotton.
That man softer than common.
Hey, we didn't ask you for all the extras.
Well, I'm trying to keep it at March Madness.
I mean, you know, Miami's selling everything like they get Goodwill.
Yeah, and look, we just going straight off the rails already.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Come on. Didn't I tell you we should have did that in November? So I ain't, we pawning everybody. It's the pawn shop right here with the thrift store down in South Beach.
All right, but look, so now,
Well, I guess in North Carolina they is too.
Yeah, look, but hold on. So remember, Mel started with the Redditch which I thought it was very interesting anyway. So was it 2 years ago? He says, you never trust a coach with initials BS. All right. Yeah. That was the first one. Last year was never trust a coach with initials KO, Kevin O'Connell. Now, never trust a coach with the initials HD.
Because he ain't in high definition.
I mean, because they sell the worst cigars to roll up, 3 for $1. You get 3 for $1.
Down in Carolina?
Here in Virginia, they burn quick, from what I hear.
Oh, we ain't got nothing to do with
all right. Well, I'm out of that one. So
all right, so we let's keep it at March Madness. Round 32 was going on. Michigan State is up by 6. Looks like they brought a minute away. So
Red, what are you seeing today and tomorrow as far as round of 32?
Round of 32?
Yeah.
We already got Michigan in there. The next one is going to be Michigan State.
Yeah.
VCU will make a Sweet 16 appearance.
Thank you.
VCU will make a Sweet 16 appearance.
Yes. I call that upset VCU over for Illinois too.
All right. And you know what? And what's crazy, Rev, it's interesting you pointed that out. Now, if the years in a 1 or a 6, expect some sort of a run from VCU. And why I say that, go back to 2011. All right. We all remember they almost ran the table to the Final Four. In 2016.
They wasn't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in 2016, VCU won their first a tournament game.
Yep.
Now, I don't know how far they went that year. Somebody look it up to see how far VCU went in 2016. And now in 20 and
that was the year that they beat Duke.
Was that the same year?
Yeah, Eric Maynard jumped.
Yeah.
Eric Maynard?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and that was on your birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was on my birthday. But they ain't getting no pet. They ain't get to the Sweet 16. I think they lost in round of 32. They lost the next game.
All right, Virginia getting beat tonight. Well, tomorrow.
Oh no.
Virginia getting beat by Tennessee. Virginia getting beat.
Okay.
Iowa State is winning.
That would not surprise me.
Yeah, I got Tennessee on the bracket. My main bracket, I got Tennessee upsetting. Upsetting because they the 6th seed. I got Tennessee winning also. Teams like Virginia, UVA, and Illinois can get got. You look at the win-loss records to these teams that they actually play instead of the actual seedings, and look at seeing how they score the basket. Even though they play in different contests and strength of schedule does matter. This is where different styles make fights and matchups can get and weaknesses can get exploited.
Well, I'm on the opposite side of the fence on both of those games.
Poor guy.
Well,
it's gonna be poor you.
But you know what? But if you know, the ACC as a whole looks a little shaky because now
Miami Final Four. Miami Final Four.
Oh man, get this guy something to do with himself.
I'm sorry, bro. I got
man.
Purdue.
You got Purdue beat Miami.
Yeah.
Man,
who?
You got a red dot on your head. What are you, Arabian?
And my sleeper,
yeah,
my sleeper. When nobody got right now, I got Texas upsetting Gonzaga.
Man, put a sirloin on that.
Oh,
put a sirloin on that.
No, sir, I will never in my life ever bet you food. I will never ever do that again.
Wait, because he lost the first one?
I never win.
Oh,
you never win.
I'm 0 in infinity.
Roman got me one time.
Wait,
it's almost like a curse.
So Rev is undefeated when it comes to food.
No, just against me.
Roman got me against me. I am.
Oh, okay.
Against me. No.
Yeah, I'm up on Rev.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry. 5-2. That's a me thing. No.
I got it wrong. Okay.
I will never bet this man.
I got you.
Check my bracket.
It never works
I was
out.
about to say, I said, Rev's undefeated when it comes to food. I'm like, wait a minute.
Nah, that's the definition of insanity.
Let me look at my bracket real quick.
Okay, my bad. All right.
I got Duke, Saint. I got Duke over TCU, St. John's over Kansas.
Yeah.
Michigan State over St. Louis. Over Louisville, UConn over UCLA, Florida over Iowa.
Y'all sound legit so far.
Vanderbilt over Nebraska, Illinois over VCU, Houston over Texas A&M, Arizona over Utah State, Arkansas over High Point, Gonzaga over Texas, Purdue over Miami, Alabama over Texas Tech, Virginia over Tennessee, Kentucky over Iowa State.
Yeah, I got Iowa State over Kentucky.
That's just,
and I got Alabama losing.
I got two dark horses who I think who gonna win it all. My all right pick and book. I got two brackets in. I got Virginia winning it in one and Houston winning it in another.
What, the whole thing?
Yep.
I got Michigan.
You bold, man. You are bold.
I mean, but you all right? Well, look at
that's not too bold.
Think about it. Houston have been in what? 3 out of the last 4 Final Fours and 2 Final Four championship games.
Houston, I can see.
They're there.
Yeah.
Houston got a lot.
I can see
a lot of folks got Houston. A lot of folks got Arizona too.
I can see one of them. UVA is gonna be like, ooh, you gotta have a lot of things working in their favor, and UVA can't get got. They almost got on yesterday.
I mean, yeah, but once they settle in, but this ain't the same UVA because they play a different style of basketball.
Yeah, they actually want to score the basketball.
They finna get got tonight.
Tomorrow.
You want to bet something on that? You sound so confident.
No food? No food on the line.
Nope, I will not do that.
All right, because we refuse to put money on it, so we put food.
No. I just have the courage and my convictions. I do not have to buy you guys lunch every time I get a question. I get a take wrong.
I mean, no,
because that's what it all boils down to.
You sound real confident over there. That's all I'm saying. You sound like you can poke your chest out and like you got that big S on your chest.
If the hashtag comes out and says, I said what I said.
You know what I'm saying? Real. You got that.
If it starts with I said what I said.
You that confident, go ahead.
That's the S on your chest to be.
Discount double check. Hey, Rogers.
I mean, I get nothing out of that.
Man, you might get a free meal. Hold up.
I don't need you to buy my food.
Good, because I wouldn't be buying your food anyway.
All right, joining us today when we talking March Madness, we got the boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daniels.
Oh, man.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's happening? My man, the Rev, is in town. My man, the Rev. What's going on, Rev?
What's going on?
Man.
Yeah. We talking round of 32 action. What do you like? What you don't like? No, first off, whenever we talk about these kind of acquisitions, we gotta rewind this a little bit. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this, Mark. But I gotta you gotta give us your 2 cents. We're gonna rewind it back before we talk about round 32. We're going back to UNC and Hubert Davis. If or when is Hubert Davis getting fired?
Man, that's a tough one because he had, one of his best player was out with that broken foot or whatever it was.
Hey, get out of here, Mark.
All right, hold on. Let me finish, Rev. Let me finish, Rev. But see, I just got done talking to a partner of mine in Pittsburgh who be betting on these games.
Oh man!
And he won Hubert Davis up out of there. I feel that honestly, it's time for him to go. I just it's time for him to go. He didn't make. I mean, I understand you lost your best player, but what adjustments did you make? Then how did you blow that lead in that game? I mean, is this? And then the answers he gave at that press conference, to me, it almost sounded like he's checking out his stuff. So,
Yeah, he hit that bottom before he went.
Oh no! See, and one thing is for sure, body language tells you everything. Body language is the biggest dead giveaway. I mean,
did you see his ass?
yeah.
Man had poured him.
well, man, he looked like he didn't. He looked like he didn't aged about 37 years since he got that job.
Oh,
You know, but he knew. But he knew it came with. I mean, you.
His face looked like he'd been in a boxing match.
Hey, man,
I mean, it's like in the Mark Daniels school, man, of boxing, right there.
oh man, that dude's eyes is. I looked at it and said, "Damn, did the players jump you before you came out there? What's going on?" I mean, I think it's time.
man,
How many days did you ran before
He
the
started to look like Donovan.
Hey, but let me ask you a question. The best, to be honest, the game for me, it's time for him to go. But the game that I got into a little bit, and probably because it wasn't too far from where I lived, was the Cal Baptist Kansas game. If I think the moment got too big for Cal Baptist in that first half, but man, that second half they took it to him. I mean, they lost, but they took it to him. Like I said, yes, it's time for Hubert to move on, man. I mean, hey, he gave it a run, but that ain't enough.
It ain't enough. It's time to go. Bye-bye. See you later.
yeah.
I mean, we talk about black coaches and all that, and in this case here, it's time for my man to go.
And North Carolina got to go outside of the family, yo.
Well, that's part of the problem.
Yes.
You keep going to get these dudes. I know who they should go get, but that would create a mutiny. They won't do it.
Who should they go get?
Honestly, I like Nolan Smith, but I don't think he would get that chance. Ex-Duke player going to Carolina, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, hey, Mark, I know you're in Texas. And they got that good stuff there in Texas. It's right by Mexico. Yeah, nah, bro.
I said that ain't happening. So
nah, bro.
the only thing I think the only other maybe they need, I don't know. I look at coaches. I know I like the dude from UCLA. They got to do something different. They can't keep.
Next Carolina coach gonna be Jerry Stackhouse.
And we're gonna lose worse with Jerry Stackhouse than we did with Hubert Davis. Jerry Stackhouse can't coach, man.
No, man, he was horrible at Vanderbilt.
Horrible. And Vanderbilt didn't turn him in there. 1 year removed.
Wow.
I mean,
Oh boy.
what about the coach at High Point? That's in North Carolina.
Yeah, you might want to get him.
I mean, I tell you what if UVA would have lost that game last night? Would that coach have been gone?
Nah, he just got that job.
No.
Oh well, yeah, they don't want to be paying that far out. Yeah.
All right, so let's segue into that because we're talking about the round of 32. They play Tennessee tonight. Tomorrow. I got Tennessee. Who you got, Mark?
Damn, I didn't think Tennessee was going to be this far. I'm going to go with UVA. I mean, I took them out my bracket. I got to stick with it now.
And it's crazy because ACC as a whole looks a little shaky because
it's horrible.
Because Duke barely got by Siena.
See, Siena got to a point in that second half where it just seemed like maybe the moment got too big for them because.
Man, the boys are tired.
Yeah, I mean, no substitutions the whole game.
Well, then that's going to get you. That'll get you out of there quick.
They played all 5 stars.
You played all 5 stars the entire game. Almost
See,
pulled it off.
See, that's just like that Cal Baptist game last night. See, when they got up by 20 something or whatever, Kansas assumed it was over. Cal Baptist never quit playing. And, you know, you can't, you've seen, I ain't going to say a lot of parity, but you're starting to see where these games is kind of close. I mean, outside, I hate to say it, outside the HBCUs, there ain't no 50-point blowouts.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Shout out to Howard and Prairie View.
Well, Prairie View, how many of us is in the panel today? 5. We've been better off playing that game because, hell, they got beat by 60-something.
Got demolished.
Oh, man. Yeah. Well, Howard lost by 21 to Michigan. Or was it Michigan? And then, Prairie View. Oh my God.
Well, you want to know the biggest differences you see now. Man, it's a big difference in size when you get to these tournament games. And I
that's
mean,
the problem with North Carolina.
it's size. This
They
is
don't
first
have
time. It's first time in a long time where the size is starting to become a problem for a lot of teams. I mean, these teams has got big dudes like who's that? Michigan. They got big guys. You got the game I want to see. I want to see this dude from. I got to see this dude from Arkansas again. I mean, because I saw him in the tournament.
That dude from Arkansas nasty.
Yeah, I saw him in that tournament. I'm like, man, this brother here is bad.
Yeah. He's the best guard Calipari ever had.
Yeah, and I got to see.
Arkansas to the High Point home.
And and then you got it's a shame, but you had the boy from BYU, but hell, he scored half his team's points, so you know that one ain't gonna last long. But yeah, they got some good, St. John's I'm curious about. With Rick Pitino. Villanova went home early. So I mean it's yeah.
Yeah, I had Villanova going home. But nah, that was the one I had wrong.
And it's crazy when that Villanova coach talking about, I'm gonna fire my staff. He made that comment at halftime because they kept getting outscored at the paint, like 16.
What about him?
What?
I'll tell you the game, and I tell you, Duke's playing TCU, right?
Yes.
They better not play around. I mean, now you're getting into some big physical boys here. Siena didn't have enough brute to deal with Duke for a whole game.
They ain't have no bodies. They only had 6. It was like
They didn't
the stat line showed they only had 6 players. They only had 6 players on the stat sheet. Mr. Derek Galloway, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
March Madness.
March Madness, baby.
Yeah.
Round of 32.
Hey, Rev, I'm curious, who you got winning it all?
Arizona.
Okay, we on the same page then. Yeah. Who you having playing?
UConn.
Oh.
I think in my bracket, I got Michigan and I think it was Michigan versus Florida or Michigan versus Arizona. One of the
I got it. I got Arizona winning it all, but I think I got them playing Duke, and I'm talking about this TCU game. Hell, I'll be knocked out quick. That happened.
I got Michigan versus Michigan State.
Yeah, I don't see Duke making it out of that gauntlet. There's too many big boys in that tournament. Bracket.
They're the most vulnerable out of the 1 seeds.
They did Duke no favors putting them in there.
And they put them in the toughest bracket.
And Duke struggled with such and such the other day.
Siena. Yeah, because you gave us the update early in this. And I knew what Derek was talking about, but when he gave us the update, I just stopped and checked my phone. I just sneak off somewhere. I was like, wait a minute. And he said it's early, but Siena was up by 11 at the half. I'm thinking, okay, my mind, it's going to be a cakewalk. But when Derek sent it on the chat, I was like, wait a minute. That just made me stop like, wait a minute. Something ain't right with this.
Well, you have to understand, Duke is down. They starting center, and they're down their starting point guard to injuries. They lost them before the ACC tournament. I don't know how they beat Virginia with that, but they're not going to get too far with 2 starters.
Boozer boys, it's your time to shine.
But I mean, it's
Well,
one of
I tell you what,
those,
the smaller Boozer brothers playing.
Yeah.
I heard, the younger one, the other, the guard, he ain't getting no tick like that.
No, he has. He's the one that carried him in that Siena game.
Yeah, he's playing now, but what Roma is saying, he wasn't a starter like that.
No. That's what I'm saying. This now he got to step up now.
He better, or else, because they don't have much else behind him.
they could get got because I mean,
And I need them to put all this a little bit long. I got them over TCU.
could it be that Siena may have exposed? Could it be Siena may have exposed them, even though they didn't win? Could be.
Well, I mean, we could say the same thing last night with Cal Baptist in Kansas. I think Kansas let off the gas. I think Duke kind of went in there thinking, hey, we just going to blow this squad out. And it didn't happen. I mean, what they got to remember now, this ain't like it used to be. You know, the NIL has changed a whole lot with this stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of mid teams that have in the past will go out in the first round, get into the Sweet 16 more often than you had in the past. But I was really impressed with Florida. I know they're the national champions, and I know, people are talking about them, but that Twin Towers they got down there with those guards, they look really good, really good.
Well,
Yeah. I got St. John's over Kansas. And I got Florida. Florida. I got them over Iowa.
yeah, but you know what? I watched that dude Peterson last night for Kansas. And man, that dude's tough.
Hey, Roma, I got a new star for you, and people have been knowing about him for about a month now. But that boy in Arkansas,
We just brought him up. A-Cuff.
I seen him play in a tournament. Yeah, he tough.
He tough, man.
But John Calipari, a good coach.
They play High Point tonight.
But he always good because he the real reason for the one and done. That's not even talk about it. Like he was strapped with the lineups at Kentucky when he was there too.
Oh well, he was the president. He was the president of that committee, one and done.
He the star. He the goat of the one and dones.
He started this.
Yeah,
He did. I would say, to be honest with you, he could be.
but then let's not forget he was the coach of UMass back in the day, and they was tough too.
Yeah, he keeps talent. I give you that, but I'm gonna say this: he could very well be the greatest recruiting coach of all time. If you look at the massive talent he's had through UMass, Kentucky, Memphis, now Arkansas, I can't think of another coach who's amassed that much talent than he has, especially at the guard and forward positions. I mean, you talk about John Wall, Derrick Rose, what's the left-handed boy from San Antonio? Him. I mean, the list goes on and on about the talent John Calipari have, and only what do you have? One championship or two?
One.
Yeah, he should have had at least 4 or 5 in his back pocket. The amount of talent he had.
But if he can keep the same guys for more than 2 seasons.
Yeah, I mean they kind of blew one in Memphis. That end of the game with Chalmers hitting that shot. That could have been one. And that one where they lost to Wisconsin that year with Kentucky when they had Towns and I can't remember his name, but I know he blew 2 or 3 championships. So when he gets your talent though, he'll get you there.
Blew it all over himself for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, such for a big payday.
All right, so that's we need to talk to some NBA going on. I told you guys I might go ahead and make this announcement right now. I am signing on for the rest of the season to the San Antonio Spurs bandwagon.
The season over with.
You're giving away the game.
That's some front running type mess if I ever heard of it.
Yeah, it's about
I'll jump on the bandwagon.
No, bro. No, we don't accept that. We don't accept that.
Mill, if you're gonna jump on the bandwagon, come on, hop on the Lake Show. Hop on the Lake
I've been
Show.
on the Lake Show bandwagon. I've done that already.
Oh man.
Oh, they're gonna run into some problems.
And look, now speaking of which, the whole
I'm still in the transfer portal. I got it. It's at least with the option to buy in.
so the Milwaukee one is done.
No, I left Milwaukee last season. I'm still a
Yeah.
Giannis fan.
Okay.
I don't know where Giannis is going yet. I think it's going to be Miami.
And they cannot agree on anything.
But that's
like,
neither here or there for right now.
yeah.
I'm just saying for this season, I said I got the Spurs in the finals.
Okay.
Haven't I said that 2 places?
Yeah, you have said it, and you still sticking on it.
So I'm just doubling down on my sports prediction, my NBA prediction for this season.
Why not the Spurs winning it all? Who in the East can stop the Spurs?
I wasn't even concerned with the East.
Well,
That's what I'm saying. You said in the finals. So who are they going to face in the finals that can beat the Spurs? Is what I'm asking.
right now in the East,
If
I'm not
Boston
counting
get that,
Boston. I'm not counting Boston out.
Yeah, but Boston, I think, is the most dangerous team.
Hey, have you seen who the Spurs got as far as their wing players?
man,
Castle-
Stephen Castle is an animal, man. That's why.
Castle, and then they got the boy from Sacramento. What's his name? Left
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Here's going to be the thing. And for me, I just got to see how they handled. Well, they've had OKC's number this year. I mean, I don't know if that translates over into playoffs.
Playoff basketball.
And that's the piece that people like. You gotta be battle tested.
No,
And then, but you know,
I disagree.
well,
Your
it's going to be a little.
playoffs.
It becomes a little different mix in that playoff thing. But I can tell you who I'm not going with, and I'm one of the biggest fans they got, and that's the Lakers. I ain't buying none of it.
Are you Mark? Are you serious? Like, they on a heater. They won like 8 in a row.
Well, hold on 1 second. I'm not buying to Lakers for the same reason. Why I'm buying?
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying into it.
The whole thing about the Spurs, all they have to do is stay healthy.
Here's the thing for me,
For me,
and see if they stay injury free, OKC can't beat them. They
exactly.
just can't. I think but see, if Chet Holmgren ever wanted to, distinguish himself, that's the series he's supposed to try to show out.
But the problem with Holmgren is he matched up with Wemby back when they were 19. The problem is Wemby in the last 4 or 5 years got better. Chet hasn't. He's still the same player from back
No,
then.
Chet has gotten better. He just ain't gotten. He ain't gotten as good as Wemby has gotten.
What part of Chet's game has gotten better?
I think he's gotten better defensively. I think offensively he hasn't. Hell, he stayed healthy this year to a degree. He became an all-star. Yeah, I mean, hey, look, Rev probably can relate to this, and you should too, Derek. What we seeing with Wemby is really what we should have been seeing with Ralph Sampson.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
You gotta understand back then they didn't allow Ralph to have that freedom.
But I guess what I'm saying, he had the same skill set. Maybe the only difference, he ain't get a chance, maybe shooting a three. But see, Ralph had to go in the paint. If Wemby had to be in that paint with them bruisers they had back in the day, he'd have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Like I said, there's limitations with what they allowed in the 80s from a coaching perspective. They weren't allowing Ralph to be out on the perimeter. He had to be within that paint and stay in that paint.
And we'd have been looking at Wemby. I hate to say it, he'd have been skillful, but hell, he'd have been like, I ain't gonna put him that low down. I was gonna say Chuck Nevitt. No, I ain't gonna say that. But he'd have had to battle with these cats in the paint. Your Artis Gilmore's, your Moses Malone's. I mean, Akeem. I mean, every team had a center.
Yeah.
and it'd have got rough. It'd have been rough.
And I had him sliding on the floor somewhere, but different times and different game.
I mean, even a Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt would have dominated him. Nobody believes that.
He would have bullied him. Same with
yeah. You know what? He may have had his most success against Kareem because Kareem was more finesse. But he'd have had to been defending that sky hook, which he wouldn't have had no. I don't think he'd had a lot of success. I don't know. It'd have been different.
Yeah, he would have had to go against Kareem, Wilt,
Robert Parrish. I mean, he'd have had his hands full.
Ewing, David Robinson, Olajuwon. Yeah, it'd have been rough for him. Rough.
Magic going against Moses.
No, he I'm telling you, he even had dudes like Tree Rollins that would have gave him. I'm sorry, he'd had a problem. Bob Laniers, yeah, it'd have been different.
Kemba Mutombo. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, he was born in the right era for him.
Alonzo, all them guys, yeah, it'd have been rough.
Yeah.
But I'm not taking away from what he's doing. I think
who's in your league right now. Same thing with Ohio. You can only play who's on your schedule.
Now let me ask you a question. How has he played against Jokic when he's had to play against him?
He can play good against everybody.
I
don't see where I ain't seen him have a bad game against anybody.
I'm trying to think. Have they faced off against each other this year?
I think they have. Yeah. It was kind of like an even matchup. Jokic got his and he got his. It wasn't something where one dominated the other.
When it mattered, he rose to the occasion. That's all that is. All right, so I see the Lakers in third.
The Lakers are in third.
Houston's in fourth. Denver's in fifth. The T-Wolves are in sixth place. And I'm saying if the playoffs end today,
they'll play the Lakers.
If the playoffs end,
being that third seed ain't always a great thing. It ain't always a great thing because the first matchup they got, they're gonna have a problem.
I think if the way that stands now, they would be against the 6th seed, right? The third.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the Lakers in Minnesota.
And now, weren't they third seed last year too?
I'm telling you, that third seed is the kiss of death.
If I remember, and I think it was the Timberwolves played the Lakers last
and they bullied
last year, and the Timberwolves beat them.
Well,
they bullied Austin Reeves into submission. He basically quit that series.
Yeah, no. Last season, the T-Wolves was the third, and the Lakers was sixth.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So the seeds were flipped.
Oh, so the seeds was flipped. Okay. All right. But I remember they got eliminated by T-Wolves last year. Okay.
If I were the Lakers and Austin Reeves, if he shrinks again in the playoffs against this team, it would give me some pause as to giving him a big contract in the offseason. I know LeBron's probably going off, leaving, which will open up a lot of money. But if I can't rely on you in the playoffs, why am I paying you all of this money just for regular season play? I mean, he's got to bulk up and man up against Minnesota because he really shrunk last year in the moment.
So all eyes are basically be on him.
Oh, UVA girls upset Georgia girls.
Oh, nice.
Good for the ladies.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to UVA, man, on the women's side.
That tricked up one of my first round tickets. Right? Yeah, I had Georgia girls.
Oh,
so Houston.
I'll tell you something else about the UVA women's basketball team, and probably one of the stupidest decisions ever made was about 15, 20 years ago when Dawn Staley applied for a job to be the head coach there, and they
didn't give it to her.
They turned her down. I mean, how stupid can you be when your greatest player ever played for you and you turn her down like that? And she went on to become a basically a Hall of Fame head coach here.
Yep. They got another statue over there.
Yeah.
Another bronze statue.
And now South Carolina, man, is, you know,
They average 1 or 2 losses a game every year. That's it.
1 or 2 losses a season.
hey man, hey, I take that any
I
day
can have
of the
2
week.
losses in one game.
What you say what?
You said they average 1 or 2 losses a game. I was like, you mean 1 or 2 losses per season?
Per year.
Yeah.
Per year.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, that on the women's
Yeah.
side is brutal because again, he got like,
y'all want to talk about the women's side real quick?
you want to?
My women's bracket, I got South Carolina coming out.
I mean, you got South Carolina.
I didn't make a
UConn.
bracket for the women, unfortunately.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about the women, can we talk about what happened to the notoriety? My girl out there, what's her name, Roma? What's my girl name out there? What's it, Iowa State or Iowa? Audi? Don't even talk about it.
The big girl.
Yeah.
Don't even talk.
Yeah. She
Hey, she can play.
Yeah, she nice.
She can play. She can play. I tell you, I put it to you like this: if she posts you up in that paint, bro.
Oh no! Oh, you done? You was done.
Well, she made a 40 piece look easy.
Said something about her commercial, announcement, advertisement, anything about her. Nothing.
Hey.
Oh, well, they about to because they did the same favors they didn't do Duke for men in the East. They didn't do for UConn for the girls because they're on a collision course with Audi Crooks.
A word? Oh, good. I will.
If Iowa State gets past Syracuse and UConn is continuing on doing what they're doing right now, they play each other the next round.
And UConn's undefeated, right?
Yes,
Well, UCLA got that girl Betts. She's about 6'7".
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm waiting for Juju to come back next year. Then I'll get back into it.
Yeah.
How you be 103 to 34? Jesus Christ.
That's Romo's woman right there, man.
103 to 30. Jeez.
What score you beat?
Oh my goodness.
That what South Carolina did.
Yeah. Jeez.
And that sounds like a high school girls basketball game that we have around here.
What was the score?
103 to 34.
In the tournament?
Yeah, that was round 1.
Round 1. And who did they beat or destroy?
Southern.
Oh well, see. What was that? 1 versus 16.
Yep.
That way. There you go. See. But also
LSU beat Jacksonville, just kill Monkey squad with Flage and 116 to 58. They're trying to make statements.
But major shout out to while we're on the women's side of things, shout out to the WNBA.
Oh.
They finally agreed. You know? And Asia got the Supermax deal. Asia Wilson.
It's still
what, 1.4?
It's still not a whole lot compared to the men, but to be fair, it is like double what they're making now.
What?
Double or triple.
What was the Supermax? Like 1.4 million?
I believe so.
Yeah, but I mean, for her to make her money, she still got to go off endorsements or overseas or whatever. I mean that.
No, they don't have to do it now.
I mean, I still say it's a modern day pimping, and I'm being as much money as they making off of this league now. I mean, come on.
Not much over it. Not much, I see.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
They like I said, it's more than what it's almost double what they got, but still compared to the guys, it's still like chump change. I mean, and who's to say what the unrivaled league can do for them? Because see, they gonna see that boost in pay. Then that's going.
Well, for you to have to play in two leagues just to make your money, that pretty much speaks for itself.
With this new collective bargaining agreement, they ain't got to do that, bro. They about to see real money.
Yeah, unrivaled gonna start paying them more. Then WNBA gonna go up next CBA.
They can already get $1 million. They can get up to $1 million with their new contract with the WNBA players.
And
That's a whole lot compared to your highest paid player $100,000 a year or something.
it's still gonna go up. It's still gonna go up. They're still gonna.
No,
They gonna be all right for right now.
And you think, and the unrivalry ain't gonna offer nobody $1 million when they already pay every player in the Jonas $100,000.
Okay. Okay. Because remember, they're on a different pay scale. They
But
don't
it's the players own the unrivaled league.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
So,
They gonna start getting
so is Juju coming back to USC, or is she going to?
No, she got to come back. She can't go pro till after her junior year.
Okay, all right. Just got to keep an eye on that on next season.
Yeah, you give her one more season.
Because I mean, like Juju can shake a lot of things up, man. You know, cause
She might not be the main attraction because they got a freshman that played in this year.
Yeah, they got a couple other girls that's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
Well, if anything, it won't put as much pressure on her.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, when it comes to tournament time, they can be a problem against other big schools like South Carolina, Connecticut. Like they'll be in the conversation, provided on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like with the squad that they about to get, with Juju and company, they can give a lot of teams a run. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for that aspect of it. To see how much Juju, Juju is going to be on a revenge tour, I think. I'm definitely rooting for that.
Will the Pac-12 be back?
Yes, the Pac-12 is coming back. It might not have the same teams, but they're coming back.
That's what I think about USC. Like the girls out west, where there's stiff competition, but still beat them. All right, so that's for the WNBA. All right, so Rev, we got to switch gears to the NFL for a quick minute. Have a quick chat about you and the Miami Dolphins. What's going on with the Miami Dolphins? Because I'm hearing reports now that, and these are just rumors, that Devin Achane could be dealt over the weekend. I don't know how true it is or not.
I would say this. I would not be surprised if he is gone. But he just restructured a deal to give us more cap space. So I don't know.
And I've seen reports that Miami said that there's no way possible that they put him up in any trade discussions.
Yeah, that's usually the sign that they're waiting for a bigger deal.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. Because if you restructure a deal, it's kind of hard to trade that guy, because if you restructure, that means you added 4 years to the contract. You're kicking.
That's the crazy thing. He don't really have a contract. He on this rookie deal.
So they couldn't get him, trade him anyway.
Now, if he's on his rookie deal, that's very tradable. But if he restructured it, after the restructure, that's where things get difficult.
They doing Malik dirty already, because you got to have somebody to pass the ball to.
Look, what they doing? They clearing house to try to create money for the near future right now, because they ain't got nothing.
Exactly.
They need money.
This is what I said in November. Trade it
Yeah.
all, get rid of it all, and start fresh from new. I
You
guess
gotta
they
think
wanted to
about
wait
it.
till they get the new GM, the new head coach, start fresh and new. I was surprised when they went and got Malik Willis, because if you starting fresh and new, why would you get a $30 million quarterback? But $30 million quarterback is par for the course because the salary cap keep going up every year. So that is going to be nothing. That's starting
Well,
quarterback.
well, look, I guess the only thing I would wonder is why would you go out there and sign Malik Willis if you're going to set him up to fail?
Exactly.
Man, you know how it is, brother. The brothers got to work twice as hard for the same amount of money.
That is true. Low key true.
And again, he decided to come to Miami. He decided to come there. He could have went. That means he ain't gonna get no money from nowhere else.
That might be the case there.
Mm.
That was the only place that was talking about getting them.
And you got a former Packers staff that was already down there. And like Mel said before, you said this several times, they're always going to find somebody on that staff that's going to take them with you every time.
Hey, y'all, Michigan State getting lemon booty. So they getting lemon booty like North Carolina got lemon booty, missing free throws.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Ooh.
Okay, see, you leaving points on the table. Somebody, and like Mark said, somebody gonna get got. Somebody's getting got tonight somewhere.
Well, I don't
You
need
just
to
don't
be-
know who.
I do not need to be Michigan
Oh,
State.
big bucket.
They
Yeah,
still up by
and
5. They still up by 5.
If Thursday didn't teach nothing else, no lead is safe. If it's under 20, you know.
Okay. All right, so let's stay. We got 45 minutes left in the show. We do got 3 residential Commanders fans that need to. Which one? Can y'all provide an update on how y'all liking free agency so far?
I'm cool. I'm loving it. I like all the moves.
Yeah. There was some key pieces that are still, they re-signed. Jeremy Reeves, he's staying.
Big country.
No. He's on special teams. Gary knows what I'm talking about. He's a guy. He's on special teams and whatnot. He's coming back. There was another guy. Jeremy McNichols. He's coming back. And then there was another guy. I think he's a guard. Like Chris Paul, I think it was his name, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Chris Paul.
Chris Paul, he's coming back. So there were some pieces that we still have, that we re-signed for next year.
I mean, I like what we did on day 2. We still got a good amount of money to still spend.
And yeah,
it ain't like we went out here reaching.
I mean, everything basically is what we see is on paper.
And I like what he did. Far sitting right there, we ain't get no big time receiver because some of these receivers, the reaching price that they was asking for and got, are they really worth it? I mean, I feel like now that I sit back and think about it, look at the money that the boy from the Colts got.
Oh, Pierce?
Yeah. He got that and he ain't really done nothing.
Nothing.
He wasn't even the best receiver on that team.
Okay, all right. So
they also traded their best receiver to Pittsburgh. Pittman is now with the Steelers.
So now you got somebody.
You only got
a double threat to take the weight off what is that? DK Metcalf.
The only thing is that Pierce boy ain't had no more than 60 receptions since he been in the league, and I'm probably reaching with that. The only thing Only thing good was about him because he averaged almost 25, 30, almost
Yeah, I
28
was gonna
yards
say
per catch.
he's one of them dudes that he goes deep, but I don't. I mean,
Yeah, he can't do nothing else.
well, the pressure's on him now because Pittman's gone.
No, nothing. Just run deep.
You gotta be able to at least return kicks. That's why I said Greg Dortch is like the sleeper free agent sign. When Greg Dortch signed with
Detroit. Yeah,
because he's a deep threat that can return kicks. He's going to get the ball.
I feel you. I mean, I like the linebacker, Leo Chanel. I mean, the moves that we made, they won't reachable. They ain't like we was reaching.
I mean, it's one of those that
I like the Leo Chanel move.
There's some kind of like we made the moves quietly in a way, and sometimes it's not really so much the big names per se, but again, you address the needs that was missing, and that's the key.
And they give us so much room to play around with at number 7.
Yeah. So the one thing you need to learn from, especially this season, don't hit the panic button when your team does not react on day one.
Right.
Because day one, everybody's overpaying. Everybody is. The top guys are getting sold to the highest bidder.
Well, didn't the dude from Philly Blankenship? He left, didn't he?
Yep, he's in Houston.
He landed some shots.
Texas.
He fired some shots when he left.
He did. What did he say?
He said basically he said something to the effect that now he feel like he's on a team with real camaraderie, whatever that means.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's nice.
You Google it, Mill. That's your player. Google him. But he made some kind of comment
later, but I don't know that one because that one makes sense because him and Cooper Jean got a podcast.
Let me see what
Cooper Jean got. That one don't make sense.
Yeah. So that's the Premier trim.
Oh, okay.
And then at the same token,
That silver trim.
look, Philly Sports, all that stuff's been compromised.
That's
even Adam Schefter is. Anything you're pointing on that, just be skeptical of it because just because it may come out that way, it's not gonna go down that way. So,
26. That was the 7.
but one thing I did say that with us for trading Marcus, trading Sidney Brown to the Falcons, signing Marcus Epps. I'm looking at the draft board.
No, he said he didn't feel like he was wanted in Philly.
Hey, we said thank you for your service. You got a Super Bowl ring.
He said this is the first time where he feels like he was really wanted by a team.
I said I don't know he said that one.
That's kind of like
I gotta hear him say that one. I look at it like I can't dig it up right now, but I don't know about that one. That's crazy.
You got to investigate that one, Bill.
Now I understand for this aspect how we did. Once he let all the free agents, go out there and test the waters. Go ahead and test the market. He offered Jalen. Only one he really tried to offer a contract was to Jalen Fields, and that was a team friendly deal. But he didn't offer contracts to nobody. Just go out there, get your bag, and
so he went where? The Raiders?
He went to the Texans.
No, Texans. Not Reed. Jalen.
Oh, he went to Carolina.
He went to Carolina.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, 4 years, $120 million. Yeah, that ain't.
Now, do you feel that's overpaid?
Yes. I'm sorry. Are you paying anybody outside of your quarterback $30 million a season? Anybody.
You know what that figure reminds me of?
30 million a season. That's the question you're asking.
Now, you know what that remind me of? Because that's like Albert Hainsworth money.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Please, why you have to bring that?
Now has Jalen Phillips, to be fair, has Jalen Phillips had Albert Hainsworth type of performance? He's made. I mean, that's Myles Garrett money.
Yeah,
Has he wrecked enough games to get 30 million a season?
that's $1 million question.
Ask Rams.
Someone with expect.
I
mean, it has great flashes.
I'm going to go with no.
He does look great when healthy, but Jalen Phillips has not had a
I'm
history of
going to
being
go
healthy.
with no. I don't think he's as far as him against Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons.
Yeah, that's the money we talking about. That's
Right.
the company he's in.
You know, stuff.
When you paying them like that, that's
Not that much. Not on 120.
okay. So he's overpaid.
Okay, would you say 100 million? Would you go that far?
I would have went. Even though yes, I'd have still offered him 100 million.
Okay, so 100 is the max.
100 million was the offer.
Right.
100 plus million was the offer. It was only off by like he wanted 27 million, but he did. The offer was 100 million.
Mm-hmm. But he ended up
a little bit under that.
But he ended up getting 120.
Yes.
That's a huge risk, and Carolina better make something good out of it.
Like, to be honest with you, it was Philly offered him 21 million. He was looking for 27 million, and he signed for 30 million.
Oh boy.
Y'all better be glad y'all ain't signed that dude for no long-term deal.
That may be a blessing. That may be a blessing in disguise. And Bill, that's gonna be your wheelhouse.
Day one, you're over. Day one is the day of one. Everybody's overpaid. Or the majority.
So he's going to be the guy to watch on your side of the bracket, Mill. Like as the season goes on, how does he record game in Carolina versus
we'll see if he can.
Well, yeah.
But to the point of having Reed on Reed Blankenship leaving, we do have a couple eye on the safety from Iowa. I think he would, and I think if he falls to 20, I think we had 22 or 27 1. If he falls to us, I think that's what we're gonna snag up. This guy 6. His name is Emmanuel McNeil Warren, 6'3". He can run. He can play the slot. He can play in the box. He can play deep cover safety. He knows Quinyon Mitchell already, so having that familiarity.
So you see the connection with that.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got the veteran presence with Marcus Epps right there to train him along. It's not like you just throwing him right up in there, especially with Andrew McCouber right there. You want some experience right there. So I could definitely see that working out.
So you're looking for a safety in your first round draft pick.
Very, very
most likely. If you were the GM, that's what you go for.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I would definitely go after that. So we talked about the Eagles, we talked about the Dolphins, we talked about the Commanders.
And Jalen Waddle got traded to the Broncos.
Oh, I ain't know Rev want to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
I can talk about that. Remember who that quarterback is? Bo Nix. Remember they had a last place schedule last year. They ain't gonna make the playoffs.
So okay, so you're saying they're gonna regress this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a $50 bet with a guy at work. So I'm like, they weren't gonna make the playoff. I told him about Waddle. He said, not only we gonna make the playoff, we're gonna make the AFC Championship game. I said, I bet you 100 on that. He renegotiated the terms of the deal. I'm gonna have a nice little Christmas bonus.
So who's coming out of the West if Denver's not going? If Denver's falling off,
It'll probably be KC.
the return of the Mac.
If Mahomes fails, it's gonna be KC.
Return of the magician.
Yeah.
Return, yeah.
Hey, look.
And
I say that because Kenneth Warren with old boy Walker,
Yep.
he gonna make so much of a difference.
and Justin Fields. With Andy Reid finally on.
Man, look.
I think I know Justin Fields.
Kevin, you going too far now, Kevin.
I'm just asking.
Kevin.
I'm asking.
Nobody's thinking about the number 2 guy in Kansas City.
If the number 2 guy has to play in Kansas City, they're in the world of hurt.
Hey, sorry, I've been back and forth, y'all. Have we had a chance to talk about the Dolphins yet, or no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what you want to talk about? What you want to talk about, Darryl? What you want to talk about? I'm here, DG.
Hey, I think y'all doing my boy Willis wrong, but I like that y'all stockpiling draft picks to see what y'all gonna do with it in the future. But I think y'all setting up that man to fail like no other.
That's exactly what
I know y'all ain't talking about black quarterbacks. Y'all setting them up to fail.
Yeah,
Y'all the black quarterback killer.
Well, you go take that crown this year. I tell you that the way y'all doing it. Y'all took away the man both wide receivers, tight end, and now you about to take away his running back. Took away his whole defense.
Wide receivers? Who was the other one?
Hill.
Hill won't go play this year anyway.
I'm just saying the fact that you don't have nothing out there. Can you name a receiver y'all have?
Tutu Atwell.
He gone.
No, Tutu Atwell is there. We signed him from Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he left.
Malik Washington is there.
Who?
Malik Washington. He was the number 3 man last year.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Jalen Tolbert just signed with them too. From the
Who?
Cowboys. Tolbert.
Who? man, come on, man.
I just thought about it. I say they did pick up a wide receiver though.
All jokes aside, what is the expectation down there for Miami? What is the 5? You think 5 wins? Okay.
5 wins.
With 2 of them against the Jets, right?
Interesting.
Yep. Now, most of the time when I come on here, I'm pretty much within a game or 2 of predicting how many wins Miami gonna have. Pretty much within a game or 2. We're gonna get 5 this year.
No defense, you can't stop anybody. No offense, you can't score anything. You really think 5 wins? Okay.
5 wins, baby. You said no defense, we can't stop nobody.
Well, you gave up all your pass rushes, all of them gone.
No, we still got Chop.
Okay.
And for real, what you call old in the pants? He ain't got no more left in him.
What you talking about, Fitzpatrick, or you talking about Chubb?
Chubb, he ain't got no more left.
I mean, y'all had a hellified defense the last few years. I mean, you had Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins be back this year.
Yeah,
we got told for him to smell. He'll be back this year.
And then you had both of the pass rushers, Chubb and the other guy that went to the Eagles. And then you had Fitzpatrick in the secondary. And then you
don't forget Jalen Phillips tore his ACL the year before. So he's still coming back off that. So and then he done tore his ACL 7 times between college and the pros. he like Michael Penix. Michael Penix ain't got no more knees left.
Hey, but he still parlayed that into $130 million though.
And they're gonna regret it, just like they regret giving $100 million to Robert Hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just couldn't do it, man. We just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well,
I said it's not day one. Everybody's overpaid. So, fellas, we got plenty of time left. Rev, you said something about the Pat Mahomes and them they coming out the West. Look at it. let's go to the North in that division. I mean, in that conference, the AFC North.
Wait. Was that agreed upon by everybody that Kansas City coming out the West?
No, he said
Everybody
I
agreed to
said
that?
He said I said that.
Oh, okay.
You have an objection?
The Denver Nuggets. I mean the Broncos.
So you won't even know the name of their team.
Yeah, I slipped up on that one, didn't I? Denver. I think the Denver Broncos got something to say about that.
Nah, Denver lost a little bit too much on defense.
Oh,
Yeah, they lost Greenlaw's back with 49ers.
yeah.
Look, and then you know what's crazy? I found the Dolphins bar in Chesterfield, so
Right.
that's crazy, right?
Oh, that's.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I make sure to avoid that one on Sundays. But
God.
Hey man,
but
look,
you made it. Now we made an interesting point though. You traded away half your receivers. I mean, your receiver. You don't have a true number one. So do you think y'all going wide receiver first round?
no, we probably go safety first round. Well, we got 2 first round picks, so either way, we got 2 of them things.
So you could actually get both a safety and a wide receiver.
Exactly.
So yeah,
We got
How many
7
picks
picks in
Washington
the top
has?
100.
we got. Is it 7 or more?
You got pick number 7 in the first
You
round.
Well, I
said
know we got.
7
I got
picks?
no, you mean all together, Mel? All together.
First round.
Oh,
Seven?
first round.
7 in the top 100?
First round is
Miami has 7 picks in the top 100
All in 1 year, or you talking about overall?
all this year.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Well, in the first round,
You know what?
we ain't number 7.
That's an amazing feeling to have because we had 6 picks in the top 100, and right now only one of them panned out. So good luck with that.
With the new regime or with the old regime?
No, with Adam Peters, we had 7 picks in the top 100, and only one of them. You don't have to guess who it was. Number 2 pick panned out so far.
Well, that's why I say you got to hit on them joints. Draft picks don't mean nothing if you don't hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You talking about the 7 in the top 100? You got to hit them.
Oh, he asked me what we gonna get, and I said, well, we can get the safety and the wide receiver because we got 2 first round picks.
You got pretty much holes everywhere on your team, so it should be wide open.
Hey,
That's
draft Ohio.
available.
All you gotta do is draft Ohio State and Miami. You good?
I don't know about Ohio State.
If the Dolphins would have picked the best player available that was on the Hurricanes for the last 15 years, we would have a bomb squad.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. But I don't agree necessarily with Ohio State because
Hey, Ohio State is wide receiver you.
I'm not disagreeing on that part.
Yeah,
exactly.
I do agree with you on the wide receiver. I'm talking about like the running backs and
No, we
quarterbacks.
We don't need a
and
running back. Though.
wide-
We don't need a running back. We don't
Yeah,
need a running back.
you may because I heard y'all might have A-Chain on the trading block. Some whispers about it,
Go ahead and trade him. Get what you can and get another first round draft pick. And then try to move up and get that boy Love from Notre Dame.
And trade that pick to Philly for AJ Brown.
Ain't nobody trade. Ain't nobody.
Yeah,
AJ is not going nowhere.
AJ is gonna be on Philly next year, sir. Oh, sir.
Hey, look.
you ain't gotta tell me. I just stirring the pot.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And I gotta
See,
get
you know,
rid of
already know.
my
You
jersey.
already
shot,
So
so
if he goes to Philly, that means Saquon goes bye-bye. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, who goes to Philly?
No, he said he
If
wanted us to trade a first round pick for AJ Brown. If I know he unhappy, why would I trade a first round pick for him?
Yeah.
That man depleting the trade market already for being unhappy, reading the book upside down on the sideline.
Won a championship by doing it. Won a championship by doing it.
Oh man.
That's what it's all about.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
It looked like Michigan State deciding to put Louisville
Yeah,
away.
they pulling away.
Yeah, that's about to be a wrap.
One thing about Izzo, he know how to win. He know how to win in them tournaments, baby.
Oh yes. Oh, he's gonna always be a tough out. That's almost a guaranteed Final Four. You know, participant in there every year.
I mean, one league. It's a long time for third place. But anyway, who was that? AFC North. Who's coming out the AFC North?
Buffalo.
North.
Neil?
The birds, the Ravens.
Oh,
The
The
Ravens.
North. AFC
Ain't that the-
North.
yeah.
Ain't that the Ravens in Pittsburgh, you know?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, the Ravens.
On paper, it should be Baltimore. Should be.
I
You
think
picking Cleveland?
I-
You picking Cincinnati?
No.
Are
No.
you picking the 45-year-old? Man, God dang, Rodgers is just a couple of years younger than us, man.
On paper, I would agree with everybody on the board.
And was Mike McCarthy?
Mhm.
Nah. Ravens, man.
It should be Baltimore.
It's
But let's hope
Baltimore.
let's hope Lamar gets himself right and not cost him too many games and whatnot. And stay healthy. Stay healthy, please.
Get him some receivers.
Yeah.
You can do that. No.
And the defense got to step up too. The defense been letting them down also.
They got Trey
I
Hendrickson.
think my connection went out. I can't hear nobody.
See, I think that
Have they really?
whole Max Crosby was a bad. That whole thing was bad.
That
whole
thing was smart. That thing was smart for the Ravens. You don't give up no 2 firsts for a man with a knee.
Nope. I question that anyway, but like I said, day one, you overpay. You overpay on day one. So if you're that desperate, then hey, that's on you. All right, so who's coming out the AFC South? Who's coming out the AFC, the dirty South?
Duval.
Jacksonville, Indianapolis, Houston, Tennessee gonna be at the bottom though.
Nah.
Jacksonville, it's kind of hard for me to put stock in.
If I had,
I would
I'm
say
going with the Texans.
Yeah, I think the Texans gonna take that division. Jacksonville
I
lost
think
a
the
little bit too much. They lost
Yeah,
their,
well, Jackson lost the running back, and I think they lost a wide receiver too.
they lost some defensive players
No, that's
too. They
I
lost their,
think
they lost
it's
their
gonna-
linebacker. Remember, linebacker and their safety gone.
Boyd. They lost
Yeah.
Boyd to Carolina. They lost Boyd, and they lost Etienne. He's going, and isn't that the one that you questioned Mel about that with the Saints? Okay. I wasn't
Yes.
sure if he did. So you didn't like that trade at all.
Well, I liked it for New Orleans. I did not like it for Jacksonville. I thought they should have kept him.
I think they should have pushed harder to try to keep him. Yeah, because he compliments Sunshine real well. We're gonna have to see what Lawrence gonna do without him.
Clemson. And they both came out of Clemson together. So
Yeah.
8 years together.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't like for him. Like, you should have kept that.
I mean, come on, man. And you both college
But hey,
teammates.
you know something I don't, but that's the way
But
I look at
it's
it.
about Mel. It goes back to what you said a couple of weeks ago about loyalty. There's no such thing as loyalty in this business. You know,
I mean, he wanted to play at home, man. He wanted to go back home where his family is and play there. That's what he said. So
and his family's in New Orleans.
Yeah,
yeah,
of course, that's That's what
All
you.
right,
No,
okay, if
that's
that's
what you
what it
say
is.
when you don't get the bag that you want where you're at.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to say that when you're not where you at. You're not getting where you want. Where you at? Of course, you're going to say you want to go back home, where you feel loved, where you feel appreciated, where you feel like you're a king. Play amongst your peoples, because that's what
Does
you
he
be
take?
dreaming about.
Does he
since
take the
you-
starting running back role though?
Yes, he should.
Now, where does is Alvin Kamara number 2, or is he going to
Alvin
get traded?
Kamara might get traded. I think Alvin Kamara is going to get traded.
Either that or he gonna retire because he said that he don't want to play nowhere else. So we'll see if he's up. If those words were true.
And he's been in the league for a long time, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
About what, 12, 13 years? I don't know.
Maybe about
But
8
I
to
know
10.
it's been over 10. Oh, 8?
8 to 10,
I thought it'd been
somewhere in
longer.
that range.
The running back years.
And,
Yeah, but
and
he's
the
not
shelf life,
getting used like a running back though. He's more of a all around, like a Christian McCaffrey type.
like a utility player.
He's still getting his hind parts tore out the frame.
But I mean, he's outlived the shelf life of a running back.
He still hasn't played a full season. He might have like once or twice. Alvin Kamara. He missed a lot of time.
Yeah, when you the single focus out there like that before Olave got there, yeah, I mean, that's a lot of attention, a lot of hits, coming your way.
To be
So that's
honest,
kinda
it's just kind of
expected.
hard to stay healthy in New Orleans.
Yeah.
You stay down there long enough, you're gonna get nicked up. You're gonna miss a couple of games. You're gonna be in concussion
that
protocol
division.
at least once or twice.
That division is not black and blue like the AFC North, but it is
Just black.
physical in the NFC
It is
South.
black. They there to knock you out. They
Yeah.
throw brown and red into the
I'm
the color
talking
scheme.
about Tampa Bay, Atlanta, New Orleans, and Carolina. Those are some over the last 10 years. Those have been some physical games that we've seen over the years through the Cam Newton era, through what New Orleans had going on with Drew Brees, through
Yeah, but it's a
Atlanta
new
in
day
that
now.
situation when they went to the Super Bowl. They've had some really good teams come out of that division the last few years, 10 years or so.
And now since I ran my mouth with 2 plates over here, I got New Orleans coming out that division.
Ooh.
Uh,
Over
Yep.
Tampa Bay?
Wow.
Yep.
I almost and over Carolina.
Yep.
Oh,
Kellen Moore is gonna have Tyler Shuck, right?
even over Atlanta after they got that safety.
I'm
Kellen
not buying no stock in Atlanta.
Kellen Moore is going to
That was a
have
little
Tyler
small shot.
Shuck.
That was a joke, Kevin. That was a joke.
Oh yeah.
He's going to have Tyler Shuck shucking and jiving all across.
You
that.
believe in Tyler Shuck? Okay.
I believe in Kellen Moore. I got proof of concept of
Kellen
Kellen
Moore ain't
Moore.
on that field playing no more. This ain't Boise State. So I mean, don't let the last
Well,
four
okay, then
games
how-
of the season fool you.
So he's going to unlock.
Okay.
He's
So
gonna now.
okay,
I
so
guess,
hold on. So okay, y'all want to be like that? Then fine. It's either who is that daggone good? Is it Kellen Moore or is it Jalen Hurts? Can't have it both ways.
Say what? Who? Kellen Moore, Jalen Hurts. Is that what you asked?
Yes.
well, who's better?
Who should you believe in more? Kellen Moore or Jalen Hurts? Can't have it
After
both
looking at
ways.
what happened last year, maybe it is Kellen Moore. Who knows? But
Well, I guess
you better hope it's Jalen Hurts for your
No,
sake.
this is your philosophy.
Okay, now
This is by your thoughts, your
now
observations.
he did.
My observations are different, but for the sake to save argument and to save time, I'm using based on your observations. You're not as high on Jalen Hurts as you would be Kellen Moore. It's a balance. You can't have it both ways. This is a Super Bowl winning tandem. They done it all. So either one, and it's almost impossible to give equal amount of credit. So
I don't understand where Jalen Hurts came into this conversation, but if you want to ask that question, I'll say this. Just look at last year. When Kellen Moore left, who fell off? Was it the Eagles offense or was it New Orleans? It's simple math here. It's nothing to dissect or break down. The Eagles offense fell off a cliff.
Yeah, and largely in part to the offensive coordinator.
But that doesn't even if the offensive coordinator was the sole reason, if we're going to go that route, you still, if he leaves and goes to another team, you still need talent. It's not like he can take some preschool kids and go to the Super Bowl with, because he's coaching well. You need talent.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't believe in the quarterback he has in New Orleans as talent. I mean,
but can you agree he's elevated his play?
Yeah, I do. I will say that. Looking at the last 4 games, but I don't buy into it enough where I think they'll win the division. I think that might be fool's gold, and you might be looking at it as real gold.
Well, at the same token, we're talking about the NFC South, so it is kind of a cheap
sale.
I
mean, it's wide open, actually.
It's a cheap sale. I mean.
And every year, there's always a worst to first story. Have you noticed that? Every year.
Tampa Bay in that division.
Not in that division. It's always Tampa. It's been Tampa.
But now, Tampa's won, what, 4 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
4 in a row.
They going to win another one?
Now, I don't think that Mike Evans loss going to be huge.
I know. And it's a toss-up.
I'm about to say, y'all taking a while to answer that question. All right,
it's a toss-up. I'm not entirely convinced.
Are you sold on Carolina? You already by yourself ruled Atlanta out already.
Yes.
So by your beliefs, by your observations, it's down to Carolina and New Orleans.
Not for me. I said Carolina and Tampa. One of those two.
Yeah, it's going to be between. But see, I will say you're right.
But you don't believe Tampa is going to repeat.
I'm going to say.
So how can it be?
I'm going to say Tampa. Then I think New Orleans is going to come in second.
So you think Tampa is going to repeat?
Okay. Maybe,
okay, that's for you.
Yeah, that's
but for Mr. Galloway, he just said, I don't believe Tampa's going to repeat. But then when I think
it's a toss-up between those two teams. If I had to really narrow it down, I don't think New Orleans has enough talent on both sides of the ball to win a division. I really don't.
But I think they will improve, and I think they will be, I'm going to say second in the division.
Any other division, yeah. But this division, New Orleans can win this division.
Oh, you know what? New Orleans did pick up Jacksonville's running back, though. So that does. Yeah. I kind of forgot about that. Who's New Orleans' second receiver besides for Olave? Didn't they pick up somebody?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because they gave away Shaheed, right?
Yeah, they get. Is Chris Olave? They do got another.
I'm sure there is. We don't know the name.
Yeah, we do. I can't think of a name.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we don't know the name yet, but
now that I'm rethinking this, Mill, you could be right, because that's a nice set of weapons they got there. And I forgot about ATN.
Kevin Austin and Dante Patterson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes the ones that are least talked about are the most. This one may be sneaky. It's sneaky. And every year, there's always a worst to first story. Every year. Because
if you're going to get on the Carolina bandwagon, you better do it now. I mean, because they really were rolling at the end of the year.
We'll see
so was New Orleans. New
Orleans does that all the time, though, and never capitalizes on it. Remember couple of years ago, they were 4-0. They beat the hell out of Dallas in the beginning of the year.
Oh, so they started 2-0 and then they fell off a cliff.
Fell off a cliff.
They fell off a
Everybody
cliff,
was talking about New Orleans this, New Orleans that.
Hasn't all those teams in that division took turns with that same story?
Yeah.
We say that about each one of those, and they make the playoffs, and
fell off afterwards.
yes, not too much after that.
Yeah.
All right, so we did it in the AFC. We gotta do the East. We did the West. We did the South.
AFC East,
Yeah, is Buffalo take that again?
pretty much.
No.
I don't see New England repeating.
I don't see New England either.
Yeah, I see them. The only reason I say that is because they're gonna have a much tougher schedule this go round. I think they're gonna have a first place schedule, and people are knowing what to expect from New England this year. They lost their best pass rusher. They lost a few other players,
Stephon Diggs is gone.
but they replaced him with the guy from Chicago. So. No, that was Buffalo. Sorry, I'm wrong. That was Buffalo.
No, you know, yeah. DJ Moore's
They
in
got
Buffalo.
Romeo Dobbs.
They got Dobbs from Green Bay. That's who they got. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that an improvement though?
It sounds like they drafted a wide receiver in the first round.
It sounds like it, and it could be that boy
Romeo Dobbs
from
is not
Arizona
any
State. If he falls,
He is not.
He's a nice compliment, but he doesn't really move the needle per se.
you talking about Tyson?
No, Romeo.
Oh, okay.
He's a nice compliment though.
His problem is he doesn't stay healthy. He gets injured
Well, yeah,
every year. Every year.
He has a share of getting injured too, and I think Drake might get exposed more this season too.
If they
'Cause a
don't
lot of
find
times-
if they don't find a new left tackle, yeah, you right
And the
about
thing
that.
about it is, more times if you're in the Super Bowl and you lose, the majority of the time, and the Eagles are the only exception, Bill. I'm gonna throw it in there. Outside of the Eagles, nobody else has made it back to the playoffs.
Patriots.
Right. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about, Kevin?
Eagles,
49ers made it.
Well,
Chiefs, 49ers.
back to back Super Bowls appearances. Sorry. So I agree.
Yeah,
I think
Patriots.
New England's going to regress. I think the Bears are going to regress. They'll take a step back.
I agree with you on the Bears. They lost a lot.
They lost a lot of people.
Middle linebacker, both safeties, the corner. Yeah, they lost a lot.
So Ben Johnson's going to have a tough task next year.
Yeah.
So
I like. But yeah, I can see the Lions taking that one back. I can see the Lions taking.
and
that
I'm now okay. What? How about the Vikings?
Nope.
I think they just recently just moved JJ to the third string quarterback. If y'all were paying attention, who they signed this week.
Well, who they signed to back up Kyler?
Carson Wentz.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Carson.
why?
I
See,
don't believe in that
come on,
that
see.
QB room is.
No.
I do not believe in that QB room.
No. No. See. I know you love Carson when he was in Philly.
Thank you so much.
I gave him a chance. Okay, fine.
Right.
I got accepted. I did love
Right,
him.
you did when he was in
To
Philly.
give him a chance is love. But I defended him so I couldn't defend him.
Right. And it's one of those that, and I thought he gave it up. I mean, I thought he was going to retire last season. And then, of course, he spent time with us. That didn't work out too well at all.
Well, he produced pretty well last year with the Vikings until he got hurt. I mean, he was much better than JJ, which is why they signed him back.
Yeah, but at some point, man, this is one of those things, man. Look, the injuries will catch up to you every time.
Well,
Father Tyler
he's not starting, Kevin. He's an insurance policy.
I know.
Kyler.
Right. But Kyler has been known to get injured too. He did miss a lot of time last year.
Yeah,
Remember?
but as a coach, right? As a coach, do you feel better coming off the bench, Carson Wentz or JJ? Wouldn't you feel better with Carson? A little bit better?
You twisted my arm on that part.
Oh.
Well, it's yeah, you twisted my arm, Jack, with that.
I don't think that's a hard decision at
No,
all.
it's not. It's not. But he's had a nice career, though. You just hate seeing somebody gets, you get in there, you do what you can, and they're gonna still,
Again, Carson's not a bad quarterback. He's just slow at getting the ball out of his hands. He needs a super massive offensive line and a run game to protect him. He doesn't have that. You got to make him be the focal point. You in a world of hurt. You protect him. You surround him with weapons. He can produce.
Yeah, and everything starts up front. Everything starts up front. Because if you don't have that, you ain't got much nothing. You don't have the glue, you can forget it. Stuff can get unraveled and you can slowly kiss that goodbye. So
Okay, so that was the NFC North, NFC West.
Seattle's the lose.
You think San Fran gonna take them?
I think Seattle lost a lot. Seattle's going to take a step back because they lost their whole secondary, their running back.
I got the Rams winning that.
Yeah. It's going to come down to the Rams and the 49ers in that division. It's not going to be a cakewalk.
I don't think the 49ers
I'm
gonna
gonna say
be healthy
Rams.
enough.
Two people were talking. What happened?
I don't think the 49ers will be healthy enough. I honestly don't. They
You're going off assumption, though. I mean, let's assume that they are healthy, right? Why couldn't they compete with the Rams? You see who they picked up as receivers to replace the receivers they had?
Oh, they're very good.
Yeah.
Mike Evans.
But I'm sorry, it's super hard to ignore. Chris McCaffrey, injury history. Mike Evans, injury history.
But again, Bill, you're going off assumption.
Brock Purdy,
You're going off
injury
assumption.
history. Dre Greenlaw, injury history. These guys ain't getting no younger, DG.
I get it, and I understand it. I know the game of ball. I know that's a part of the game, but we're going off if everyone is fully healthy, the season started, and everybody's 0-0. I got to give them a chance. They got Greenlaw and the other linebacker patrolling the middle of the field. They got both their safeties back. They're going to be.
They're not the same defense.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
GZ, they're not the same defense without Robert Saleh. They're not the same defense.
I agree with that too, but they didn't pick up a sorry defensive coordinator. You know who they picked up as their defensive coordinator?
Who's that?
This guy named by the name of Raheem Morris. He's pretty good at defense. So I don't expect a huge drop-off. I don't expect a huge drop-off, so.
I expect for it to take a season to turn around. Because with that, are they switching? Do you know if they switching from a 4-3 to a 3-4 or vice versa?
No. I don't think they're switching their scheme at all. I think they're just going to be a little, maybe not as aggressive as they were under Saleh, but they're going to be solid. Oh, here we go.
Now we go. It's a reason why I said that way because it's 5:00. We gotta get out here. We're gonna say the NFC East, and that's one of the reasons why I think my Philadelphia Eagles are going to 3-peat.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
appreciate
it. He's in there. Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Because for this reason only. 2 minutes. It's half the league. That's not just talking about the NFC East. Half the teams in the entire league are going to have new offensive and defensive coordinators, or a combination of such as everybody in the NFC East. There's new coordinators in New York. There's new coordinators in Washington. There's new coordinators in Dallas. Philly is the only one that's used to it. We go through this year after year. All the other teams, they're not used to the coordinator change. It's going to take them a while because with new coordinators come new schemes. Everybody's not going to be smart enough to catch the learning curve day one. So that's the reason why I got Philly
agree
going
with
first.
I agree with that, but you got to understand it's 16 weeks, right?
Absolutely.
I expect them to at least pick up and understand it by like week 8, week 10. By that time, it should be second nature to them, which is why I'm saying don't disregard the 49ers defense because Salah's gone. They got a pretty good replacement, and it's not going to take the entire year for them to acclimate to it. So don't be shocked if you see the 49ers giving the Rams sort of hell and Seattle kind of falling back in the middle of the pack because they've lost a lot. Maybe Seattle replaces them with draft picks and whatever free agents they get, but there was a lot of talent that Seattle, and not only Seattle, but Kansas City lost as well on defense. They lost a lot of talent. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, guys. It's 5 o'clock. We gotta get out of here. Anything I want to say before we bounce?
Not much. Nope. Enjoy the March Madness game. Oh yeah, Chuck Norris, man.
Yeah, that kind of hurt, man. Chuck Norris, karate legend.
Enjoy this good weather.
Oh, we
Yes,
will.
indeed.
Oh, we are.
All right, it's time to get out here. This is the UW Sports Page. As always, I'll see you on church tomorrow.